Hello.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Marina, one of the registered nurses working in this maternity ward, and I would be going to take care of you today. How can I address
Hi.
you ma'am? Just for confirmation?
Hi, Marina. I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer. Hello, Miss Jennifer. How are you feeling today?
I'm not feeling well. I'm having pain on my hand and I can't move my arms and legs. And I'm really not getting proper sleep.
Oh, I see. I'm really concerned about this because the sleep is very, very important to you. So, do you have any other concerns other than this so that I can proceed further?
Actually, I'm having pain because of arthritis. I'm
Yeah.
having a long time issue, this arthritis. But recently, I don't know, I'm having very severe pain. Maybe my pregnancy may affect. I'm not sure what's exactly going on in my body.
Hey, now I understood why you're much worried because you're worried about your C-section, right? Like the operation, which was told by doctor. Am I right?
Oh, yes, sister. I have pain everywhere, not only in my wrist. I have pain all over my body and I can't even move at the bed.
Yeah, I can definitely understand your pain because being a mother, even I've gone through the same situation before. So I would have few questions before proceeding further. May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Like, have you been prescribed a medication for your arthritis, especially for
Yes,
your?
I'm taking long time before, but after a pregnancy, like after I got pregnant, I stopped the medication because I'm very afraid it will affect my baby. So I'm not eating any medication at the moment.
Oh, I want to be clear whether you stopped it on your own or the doctor stopped the medication.
I stopped medication on my own because I'm very worried about it will affect my baby.
That's not good. I cannot take that because I always request you to take the medication as per the prescription of the doctor because the medication will be active only if you take the desired dose. Do you get me?
But no point of taking the medication. Even still, after taking the medication, I'm having the same pain. It's not reduced. Do you
Yes,
understand what I'm feeling?
yes, I can understand. It's not only due to medication. The pain can be managed in various other ways also, but I would suggest you to continue the medication because it may even worsen your pain if you suddenly stop your medication. Am I clear to you?
I don't understand. Like, I have to breastfeed my baby. Do you think it's right? Because my baby will affect as well because of this medication. And really, I'm worrying a lot about this.
But I want to make sure that the doctor only prescribed the medication after knowing your condition, right?
I know, but I was checked in Google and it says taking medication during pregnancy it's affect the child. So that I stopped everything. I want my baby to be very safe.
Yes, I can really understand your concern, but if you stop the medication, it may worsen your pain, even it may lead to some complications. And the oral medication is really safe, and the doctor would have prescribed you only the safer dose considering your pregnancy. So I want to reassure you that it is not at all unsafe to use oral medication during pregnancy when it is prescribed by the doctor. Is it okay to you?
Okay, I try to take the tablets going forward.
Yeah. So are you agreeing with me?
Yes.
Okay. So, but I would like to suggest you some other ways of coming over your pain. Like you can go for hot and cold applications, and you can even play with your kids and divert your mood. Okay, that will help you to reduce your pain. You can lie down in a safe, comfortable position and just listen to the music, which will also reduce your pain. And sometimes you can go have a leisure time with your family. Okay. So
Okay.
even after this, if you experience the same kind of pain, then you can review a doctor for further consultation. Am I clear to you?
Oh, yes, thank you. And I have one more question. Uh,
Yes, please go
How
ahead.
how do you know when they're going to discharge me? Because I'm really doesn't like this place. It's like very disturb. I have a lot of disturbance. I lost my sleep, everything. So I need to go to my home. Please tell
Okay.
me.
I'm really sorry to hear that, but discharge at this moment is not recommended and not advisable. Maybe I can shift you in another room, having a safe and calm environment. Will that be okay to you?
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. Thank you for your cooperation. And I hope you understand my suggestion and you would follow taking the oral medication. Is that okay to you?
Yes, I understand. Thank you so much for your help.
If you need any help, just click on the button on the right side so that I'll be available at any time and help you in any help. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Jennifer.
All right, thank you for both of you. Let me give you the feedback. Okay, the first thing is your role play conversation exceeded
The time limit.
the
Oh,
time. Yeah, exceeded 5 minutes, which could have been rectified a bit. I think it was about 5 minutes and 30 seconds or somewhere like that. 5 minutes and 45 seconds and so on. So that could have been rectified. Okay, so that's the allocated time. So you need to be a bit mindful about it. Okay. All right, let me give you the feedback about other things. Okay, you have occasionally committed some false starts
okay.
and background noises occasionally.
Okay.
Throughout your role play, it was good, but in some instances, you have committed some grammatical mistakes as well. But as far as the false starts are concerned, you said, for example, like you said
Okay.
okay, once. All right, that could have been avoided. Okay,
Okay, sir.
it could have been avoided. All right, that's one issue. And then the second one is I cannot.
No, two times repeat.
So yes, that's a false start. Okay, but most of the times you were okay, there were no issues, but false starts could have been avoided or reduced. Okay, but a few occasions weren't that good. Okay, and then you
Okay.
said, okay, your introduction was amazing, I'm very happy with it. You were able to clarify
Okay.
the information told by the patient very well. So I'm very happy with the way that you have done. So you were able to clarify the information told by the patient. Okay, that's a good thing. But one thing you lack was the way you connected the sentences. So your connectivity could have been much better.
Okay.
You have used only the words like also, you can also do this, you can also do that, you can also do this, then that those
I,
things is not good. You could have used the strategies I taught you, isn't it, during the speaking conversation. There were 4 strategies I taught you, right? Please try to apply them, okay, so that you can improve your connectivity. Okay, your connectivity could have been much better. All right, so that's one area you need to improve. And then the other one is okay, let's say you were able to show sympathy. Okay, you were able to show sympathy very well in most part of the role play conversation, so it was good. Okay, however, for some situations, okay, I think there was one situation where the patient told that she was unable to take the medications, or she stopped herself, but you started saying, but you cannot stop the medications, you can't do that, you can't. I mean, it is okay, you can tell that, but before then you should have understood her concerns. You should say, I really understand that being a mother carrying a child, it is really it makes you really worried, and I definitely understand that it is natural for you to stop the medications. However, so you could have told those things, okay? However, it is recommended not to stop the medications yourself. Okay, that is much better. Okay, so in some situations, I mean, only in I think 1 or 2 situations, you could have improved your sympathy much better. Okay, for some situation, it was not adequate. Okay, it was not adequate. That's what I would like to tell you. So that's one thing. And the other thing is, okay, you said, okay, what else? You can review a doctor. You said that you can follow all these things. You can take the, you can apply the cold compress and hot compress, blah blah blah. If still you face these problems, you can review a doctor. That's wrong. You can't go and review a doctor, right? It doesn't make sense, right? So this one is
You
wrong.
can.
You can get your pain reviewed by a doctor. Okay, so you can say
Okay.
you can get your pain or your health condition reviewed by a doctor. You can get your pain reviewed uh, by a doctor. Sorry, reviewed by a doctor. Otherwise, you can say you can have an appointment with the doctor to discuss other ways to overcome your pain. So something like that, right?
Okay.
And what else? You said, yeah. So you were a good listener. Okay, I'm very happy with that. It's not the case with many students. Okay, so you are able to listen to that. You are able to, politely say sorry to the patient when you have interrupted in between. So that's good. There is another mistake you have done. Okay, so maybe I can shift you. Okay, I can shift you. You said I can shift you in another room, right? This is wrong. I can shift you to another room.
Another room. Okay.
It's two. Okay, I can shift you to another room. That's correct. Okay, but apart from that was good. So grammar was excellent in most part of the role play conversation. Okay, I'm very happy with the way that you have handled. Okay, most part of the role play conversation. And there are a few other things as well. I'll tell you that your pronunciation was amazing. Okay, so that's really good. So people are able to easily follow. Your pronunciation was amazing. Okay, so you have done a good job. And the other thing is that you were able to take a leadership role. Okay, throughout the conversation. Okay, so that's really good. Sorry, throughout the role play. As I already mentioned, sympathy was missing in some part of the role play. Okay, that was one thing. And then connectivity and some of the grammar mistakes. Okay, not all of them, but there were, and some background noises and pauses. However, everything else was really good. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so according to me, let me go through the score. Let me see how many mistakes you have committed and what kinds of mistakes are they. Okay, so background noises and hesitations were committed, to some extent, but that's okay. Only in a few occasions. I'm very happy with that. It's not that bad. Okay, introduction was amazing. You are able to, one thing is you could have managed the time. So when you look at all those things, I think this role play conversation is still worth a B grade. Okay, I'm very happy to give you at least a 350 for this role play conversation. Okay, it is amazing. You must be able to pass in your speaking. Okay, trust me. If I assess your skills to be at B grade, you must be able to pass. Okay, but there are 4 areas you have to focus. Okay, one is the time management. That's the primary thing. Okay, you have to ensure that you complete the role play conversation on time. Okay, that's one thing. And then the other things are grammar, connectivity, and so on. Okay, so these are the areas you have to focus on. Apart from that, it's good. Are you happy with this assessment?
Yes, sir. I'm happy.
All right, thank you.